They could not have known those brave warriors as they fought, striding from all sides, seeking to take Grendel's soul, that no battle sword could harm him. He had enchantment against the edges of weapons. Then the end of Grendel's life was miserable. As he would travel far into the lands of fiends, Grendel, the foe of God, who had long troubled the spirits of men with his crimes, found that his body could not stand against the hand grip of that warrior. Each was hateful to the other alive. The horrible monster endured a wound. The bone locks on his shoulder gave way, and his sinews sprang out. The glory of battle went to Beowulf, and Grendel, mortally wounded, sought his sad home under the fen slope. He knew surely that his life had reached its end, the number of his days gone. The hope of the Danes had come to pass. He who had come from far, pay attention to this, it sounds biblical, right? He who had come from far cleansed Hrothgar's hall and saved it from affliction. They rejoiced it from affliction. They rejoiced in that night's work. Beowulf had fulfilled his promise to the Danes, and all the distress they had endured, all the trouble and sorrow had reached an end. The fact was plain when Beowulf laid that arm and shoulder down. There, all together, Grendel's claw under the vaulted roof. Some pretty powerful stuff, if you think about it. Okay? Now, I want you just quickly, because it struck me as I was reading this, that this battle between Grendel and Beowulf is not unlike the battles that you kids are likely to see when you watch television, right? If you think about it, if you watch like a good superhero movie, let's say, I like Batman, personally. I like Spider-Man as well. But there's always this element of a superhero battling an evil being, right? And the battles are bloody and gory, correct? It seems to me that in movies today, the bloodier or the gorier or the more realistic, the better. Does that make any sense? I wonder about that, but that's a discussion for another day. You can see in this poem that the producers of today weren't the first ones to figure out that these battles can be ugly and they can be horrific. And when the battles are as archetypal as those that exist between good and evil, they are even more ferocious. When you kids read literature, if you take anything away from this little mini lesson I'm doing with you, always try to remember that literature is something powerful. It should be read with the kind of force and energy that you heard when I read Fable. Okay? That is the power of language. And try never to forget that. Okay? Now, I want you folks, hold on a second, let me get my lessons together. Or my questions together. I have some questions here I'm going to ask you to answer for me. Okay? And I want you to be comfortable, please. Aggressive. Please don't make me call on you. Please raise your hands. Question number one, under questions for sharing insight. What details show the strength of Grendel, his evil designs? And they ask her for you to cite lines from the text to support your answer. Okay? Now, one of the things that you folks know about a poem, of course, is that it's divided into stanzas, right? Each section is a stanza. So when you look for an answer, please count the number of stanzas so that you can direct our attention to the answer. Okay? So again, question one, what details show the strength of Grendel, his evil designs, and his evil designs? Anyone? Yes, yes. Stand up, please. trunks of trees as they were cut in a kind of grayscale that made noise like paper as the beam moved this way, and that it was like a horrible creature that men could have imagined, but still Beowulf fought his monster, and the frogs thrown him tail. His legs were like clumps of trees. Did you say? Okay, very good. Somebody else, can you point out? Go ahead. Stanza 16, ladies and gentlemen. You can find it. It begins with seeking to take Grendel's soul that no battle sword can carve it. You see that? Starting on stanza 16. Very good. Excellent. If you find it, can you share it with your partner? Find it? Okay, excellent. Hang on, let me come over to you. You have another example for us? Yes? Excellent. Page 1. Stanza number 5. Page 1, stanza number 5. Young lady, would you like to read it? Please? Read it loud because I'm an old man and I can no longer hear well.
The door gave way at once, though its bands were forged with fire. Pretending evil, and rage she slowed the door wide. Through the pillar's mouth, quickly the foe moved across the well-made floor. In an angry mood, a horrible light, like fire in his eyes, he saw the men warriors in the door.
Excellent. Superb. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, just in the interest of time, I'm going to move on to the next question. Very good work, and good work. The next question asks, help me, help me, help me. I need the questions, I need the questions. I have them. Sorry about that. Number 2, what detail should the Grendel Devon find it easy to overcome Beowulf? Give me one example. Go on back here.
Second page, first stanza.
Second page, first stanza. Read it, please.
The monsters proved this gate. Werewolves that closer. That famous monster suddenly wanted to disappear into the beds. He realized the power of those hands.
Excellent.
The wrathful grip he was in. Grendel felt sorry. He had made a trip to Hera.
Excellent. It's such an important passage in this play because Grendel knows when he comes in, right? He walks in, he eats his first man, right, down to his hands and feet, right? But then Beowulf steps up and he snatches Grendel in the hand. Snatch. And Grendel knows right away that something isn't right. That he has confronted a being that, at least in Grendel's mind, he didn't know existed. Okay? So excellent work. Number 3, how did Beowulf's men try to help him? Why were their attempts unsuccessful? Go ahead. Yes. Stanza, please.